Today we are here with Hurrah, Hannah at claiming which number this time?
I can, it's fine. I can be second. I can be
Uh-huh.
Hannah too. Hannah the second. That's more
Hannah
princess
the
like.
second. Yeah, you gotta you put the title in there, you know. But yeah, the author of a Princess Night, Princess's Night. Yeah, princesses. I gotta get the plural in there. So, I'm obviously assuming you watched it, the
Yeah.
video. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. It's so crazy to have people live reacting to stuff.
Yeah, it's just be doing it, man, for the love of the game.
Yeah. Super fun. Yeah, thanks for featuring it.
Of course, of course. I did like it. I did like it. Still think you could have lined up the words with the text in the background. That would have been crazy. But you did it. Docking
That was
points.
That's actually kind of a cool idea. I'll
Yeah.
if I ever redo I mean, who knows? Like for print, if I ever
Hmm.
edit the versions, I can incorporate that feedback. I
I
think it would be
coined it.
pretty
I
cool.
don't care. Sorry.
I'll give you credit.
Yeah, credit me for an idea that's pretty reasonable. But I guess we should start with episode one. What the hell am I talking about? Chat question one. Oh, I'm blanking right now. How did you get into making art and making comics?
Wow. Okay, so I guess
Yeah.
making art in general is just the classic, like, always been drawing, and then someday
Mm-hmm.
you kind of discover the art community and online posting and everything, right? And
Yeah.
then you just decide that you do it more, and then you try to make money with it. um yeah, so like I never thought I would do something other than art. I just had to like decide what I would do that's
Mm-hmm.
artistic.
I see.
um yeah, and comics specifically, I honestly never like, so what I decided to do professionally is storyboarding, and you could argue that storyboarding is pretty similar to comics, just in a different format. But comics itself, I like my first webtoon was for the last contest, like the short story contest in I think 2020.
Mm.
So that was the first webtoon I made, and then I just decided to make another one for this contest. So I'm very new still to the whole thing.
I see. I see. So yeah, I was gonna say, like, have you made any other series before? But it's just like, nah, pretty new.
Yeah, pretty recent. Yeah, just a short story. And this comic is also just a short story. I'm still keeping it small to start.
Mm-hmm. So what inspired you to make the Princess's Night?
So this story I came up with when I was with my partner traveling, and we went to a medieval castle ruin. And then I was like very inspired by the vibes, and I thought, would it be fun to draw me and my partner as princess and knight? So I did that, and then from that sketch, I was like, oh, what if they were characters and had a story? And I just started making up the story for them.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
realistic. For
yeah.
caught a vibe, you made it. Okay, that's interesting. So it's just like it just came to be. You know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So damn, that was quick. You need quick ass answers, bro. Relax. Go longer. Talk longer, bro.
Okay, I can make some more stuff up.
Yeah, make it up, bro. If you have to, bro. We're not we're two questions in. It's 3 minutes.
Oh my god, okay.
You gotta lock in and say something that doesn't exist, or something. I don't know. But I guess like what's one thing you would wish to improve on in your art or writing?
um so I guess drawing wise, I still always have that feeling that I draw something and I think it looks fine, and then the next day I look at it again and I'm like, oh, this could be a bit better. So I just want to have more solid drawing, like draftsmanship, right? So like the characters and like faces are a big struggle for me, especially. So I really want to improve on faces, even stylized faces. Like in my story, the style is so simple, kind of, right? Like there's not even a nose and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yet I struggle with like the face shape and everything. So I want to get better at that. Um, and I think I really like the style, the medieval vibes of that I created in the comic, right? But
Mhm.
I also looking back would like to explore it even more, like bring it. I feel like it's just not 100% yet. You know, it's like, oh, this is like a cool 60-70% version of this style, and but it could be even better, you know.
Right.
um and I guess I don't know, story writing wise, I don't I'm pretty satisfied with my story, so I don't think um I have any specific goals in terms of that. I think that writing a lot will make you better and
Mm-hmm.
getting feedback, right? So right now I really like my story, but I don't know if other people will like it once it's completed. So
Okay.
I think I'm going to know what to do more after getting people's reactions, you know.
Okay. Okay. So I'm perfect timing then for me. You know, just
Yeah.
reading your stuff. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good on me for just thinking about that. Yep. All planned out, guys. Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Yep. Yep. All planned out. I was like, I knew she was gonna be the second Hannah. In this just MOFS Select, and I knew she had no qualms with her writing, and she just wanted the reaction of other people. I knew it, guys.
Exactly. Yeah. Perfect. Like it was the universe conspiring
Yes, sir.
to make it work.
Mm-hmm. So, have you read any other series that like your competition, you could say? What's your top series, I
um
guess, that you've been reading from there?
so what's really fun is that the series that most caught my eye when I was reading is Not So Fine Artist, and that one got selected for the shortlist. So that's
Oh,
so cool.
okay. What series was it?
Yeah.
What was it called? I forgot. I don't know everybody.
It's
You know.
called it's called Not So Fine Artist, I believe.
Oh, I thought it was the part that was like the person.
Right, no, yeah, it's called yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's actually in the comedy category.
Mm.
Um so that one's really like fun. I think it's funny, so it deserves the short list.
Nice, nice, nice.
um I also read one that was called, oh, something with bunny. I keep forgetting the titles. I'll look it up here, but I read one that's like super cute and super dynamic. Like the art style was amazing, and I think that was a comic that really explored the vertical format of webtoons, so that was cool.
Okay.
Um, what else did I read? I started off reading Whimsy, like one of the first entries that I read, right?
Oh,
And I think that one was in the mystery category, and it's really funny because it's like a cute style, like it's cute animals, but it's a discomforting story. Like it's a bit mysterious and something weird is happening, so it's that vibe mix that's pretty cool.
mhm.
Yeah. Um, those are the ones at the top of my head. I can look up,
Okay.
but yeah, I don't know. Have you read any of those?
No. Just gonna be honest. Honestly, like I'm only aware of the ones that get it recommended to me.
I see.
Not to diss
Oh,
them, obviously.
so I looked up the name of the one I was talking about. It's called A Kitty's Eternity. It's not a
Oh,
bunny. It's a kitty.
I
It's
ain't
A Kitty's Eternity.
get the whole animal wrong.
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I gave a read to a lot of them. Actually, I read a little bit of My Dear Watson, which was also shortlisted. I read a little bit of Take Me Out,
Mm,
which was like one of the favorites, right?
okay.
Um, Wandering Portraits was really pretty.
Oh yeah,
So yeah,
I
I
read that
like.
one. I read that one.
Yeah, right. That has a very unique art
I
style.
agree
So
with that. Just
yeah,
wait. I still gotta read more of that. There's a lot of series I just gotta read more of, and I'd be forgetting to do that.
yeah. No, it's crazy. There were so many entries.
Yeah,
So
so many I don't even know. Even like like majority of the shortlist, I don't know anybody.
right. I was also surprised by how many I hadn't seen before. But that's really cool. I'm glad.
Mhm.
So yeah, I also hope to read some more in the next days.
Okay, okay. So outside of like the medieval genre you're going for with the Princess's Knight, do you have any other genres you'd like to make a series about or in or evolving around or whatever?
Yeah, it's very surprising for me that I made like a romance story
Mm.
because I usually don't do that. Um, the next story that I have lined up in my mind is like Dark Circus, so it's a lot more mysterious and dark fantasy and creepy, you know, not horror, but just like low-key creepy. I really like that.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and I like mystery and drama in general as genre, so most of my story ideas are kind of that. You know, I also like post-apocalyptic scenarios, so I have an animation short in that scenario that I'm working on also. And
Alright.
more stories. Yeah, no other romance ideas, funnily enough. So maybe the Princess's Knights is gonna be the only romance for now.
I see. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
we're already on the last question. So I mean,
Oh, we'll find more to talk about.
oh yeah, I mean, with this one, we could like, it's a hit or miss with some people because Poyo
Mm.
went for 10 minutes, like 10 minutes on each
Oh,
different thing of it. So
oh, okay.
he just went along, bro. But
Oh, I'm so sorry.
no, it's fine, it's fine. It's just that like people talking the different time, and then
Mm.
so the vibes there now, but it is what it is.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I guess top 5 favorite anime or manga shows or movies, whatever you
Oh,
want to do.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you might as well say
Okay.
why. Might as well add that in there.
Cool. Okay, yeah, I like that. Well, okay, I'm gonna start with anime just because you said it first, but I have to admit that I have been watching a lot less anime than I used to.
Yeah.
So like I love cinema and watching movies and series. So recently I've been watching more live action. But
Okay.
I think um in terms of anime, one that I really liked, like marked me when I was younger, was Katanagatari. And I think it's very funny because I realized that the style I went for in my story is actually very similar to the style of that anime, and that's so like crazy. It's like so funny because I don't know, I love that anime, and then um especially for this style, I really recommend you watching it for the visuals. The story is like
Mm,
super normal anime story to be
okay.
honest,
Yeah.
but the visual is different, so that's cool.
Yeah. I don't think I watched that one, to be
Um,
honest. I don't even think I've heard of that one.
I know it's not that famous, but someone commented asking me if I like on my comic
Oh.
commented asking me about that anime. So a few people know it. It's out
Okay.
there,
Yeah. I
but
didn't. I didn't. As obvious as it was.
no, it's fine. It's kind of low key, like the underground kind of sort of. Like it's not mainstream. I don't think it
Hmm.
ever was, but
Okay.
it's pretty, you know. Um
And we got one.
Yeah, okay. Then in terms of anime, I also really like Devilman Crybaby
Okay.
because
Yeah.
that is so stylish. The anime, like the animation is cool and the soundtrack is like so amazing. I love like techno and synth music, so the soundtrack is like totally up my alley.
Yeah. Absolute
um
banger anime.
yeah, that one's really cool.
Yeah, I agree. Questionable scenes in it, but
Yeah,
what do you expect?
but I also like it for that, you know, it's
Hmm.
edgy. It's an edgy anime,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. For it's pretty edgy.
yeah, but it's edgy, different kind of.
Uh huh.
But yeah, I love it.
Yeah, just like just I forgot his name, but yeah, him just blowing it up on the ceiling, just a crazy scene,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, that scene. I know. I
Yeah,
also
just
remember it.
yeah, just insane, bro. That's like the main scene I remember.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking, but I love that they went there.
Yeah.
um,
Who?
yeah. So anime, honestly, I don't any other like okay. Recently, I watched Frieren, and I really loved that.
Oh, Frieren. Okay,
Yeah. I
valid.
wouldn't call it my favorite, but I really liked it. It's like super cozy vibes,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so pretty, and I love that.
Should have won anime of the year, but didn't.
Yeah. Which one did?
Hype. The manifestation of hype. That's what won.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
okay.
I think that like sums it up. What won?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh well.
yeah. One
Um,
that didn't need the win. One.
yeah. Um,
All right.
yeah, so I think in terms of favorite animes, I don't totally remember any other right now
Yeah,
that I love. But so movies,
we can
um,
we can go into there. Yeah. Okay.
I really like. I mean, okay, so still anime adjacent. I love Miyazaki and Ghibli movies, right?
Yeah.
So Ghibli movies, all of them.
Understandable.
uh, yeah, my favorite Ghibli movie is Mononoke.
Okay.
Um,
I think
yeah,
mine's got to be like Nausicaa for sure, without a doubt.
yeah, yeah. No, that was really cool. Like, yeah, I love it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think Mononoke is mine. Um,
Which is valid too.
yeah, it's also one of the more edgier, the more
Of
mature,
course.
intense Ghiblis.
Yes.
But aside from Mononoke, I also really love The Wind Rises. It's
Yeah.
such a pretty movie and makes me cry every time.
Yeah, that one was a good
So
one.
that's beautiful.
I think I remember
Yeah.
watching all of them. Like I watched all the like the Ghibli movies like for the first time like 2 years ago, I think. I don't
Oh
remember
wow,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah, so like I
Uh-huh.
basically binged through like all of them in like a
Wow,
couple
what
of
an
months.
experience.
Yeah, they were crazy, you know.
Yeah. Was it worth it?
Yeah, I still haven't watched like what's like, one of the newerish ones. I know I watched
The newest?
the heron one. I know what the boy and the heron. I watched that one. I think it was like the earwig or whatever. I think it was something along those lines.
Oh
Something like
yeah,
that. I have
the witch.
which
Yeah,
earwig or something.
the witches. Yeah, I'm
Some
not entirely
weird
sure
title.
either.
Yeah, that one never.
Yeah,
Not gonna.
but
I don't think I'm gonna watch that one.
me neither. Honest, I haven't watched it either, and
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I don't
know,
think I
it,
will.
it it was a movie that existed at some point that I didn't want.
Yeah, it's fine. Um, yeah, but okay, so I mean, no, let me think if there's any other animation movies that I think are cool. I love the like all the movies from the guy Mamoru Hosoda. So he made the Boy and the Beast and the Girl Who
Oh,
Leapt Through Time,
yeah, I remember the Boy and the
and
Beast. Yeah, I remember that one.
yeah, yeah, the Wolf Children. Right, Wolf Children is
Mhm.
super popular. It's also a
Okay.
crying movie. um, those are beautiful.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
These,
but okay,
we'll go
so
back to your top five. Yeah, yeah, go back to your top five.
yeah, right, top five. So I guess in terms of anime, it was Crybaby and Katanagatari, and
Yep.
then and then Ghibli. I'm gonna like reserve one spot for all the Ghibli movies.
So yeah, just
That's valid.
all of it, all of it. Yes,
Yeah.
all the ones, all the good
Okay.
ones, all the good.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
Hmm. All right,
Um,
that's fine. That's fine. I'll allow it. I'll allow
cool, thanks.
it.
Okay, then number 4 on the tier list, I really like the live action movie, the second Blade Runner, so the Blade Runner 2049. And I know a lot of people don't like it, but I just remember coming out of the cinema and it was like such an aesthetic impression that it left on me. You know, it was like, whoa, that was so cool to watch in the cinema, and that
Oh,
really,
and
yeah,
also
I
has
love that.
Ryan Gosling in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But funnily enough, that was kind of, I think, the first movie I watched with him, or that I watched knowing who he was.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't know him from like all the like rom-com stuff before and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, this is a really cool action movie guy.
Yeah, I mean, he does a lot of action stuff now.
Right?
So yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so that movie really, I really like that one for its aesthetic experience thing, you know, that it does.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah.
um and now fifth place. Um that's hard.
Yeah, yeah, that's supposed to be hard.
Oh, okay, then I said anime and movies. I'm gonna name a series if that's okay.
Sure.
I'm really loving Severance. It's
Severance.
so good.
I still need to watch that. It's on the plan to watch.
Yeah, no, you should. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's like so different. from recent series and
Mhm.
current stuff, and I love it. It's super fun and intense, and yeah, it's really good.
Okay, okay. I'll have to watch that soon then, huh? I guess I'll have to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. So yeah, that's your top 5. First one that's like, I guess like a range that's like not just anime, because everyone like, like singles that just do anime or another
Oh,
thing,
okay.
But I think everyone's pretty much just done anime, which understandable. That is the question. But I mean, movies is fine too. Valid.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I love it, guys. I love
Mhm,
it.
mhm. I think the
Um,
last movie I watched was like 28 Days Later, because I haven't watched them at all.
all right. No, I haven't watched any of those
Yeah,
either,
I
but I'm very curious now. Like
yeah
everyone's talking
I heard
about it.
the new one like years late. The 28 Years Later was interesting.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if I don't know if it's good or not, but I know that I know it was very interesting. Is a very good word to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. People are talking about it though,
Yeah,
so I might also watch the originals.
yeah. I gotta do weeks now. 28 weeks next one I gotta do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So funny.
But that's all the questions I do have, sadly. But
Okay. No, those are great questions.
Mhm. No wait, I think I called them episode. So dumb. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming up here and yapping for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry for yapping so little.
Yeah, yap longer next time, honestly.
That was a speed run.
Yeah,
It was a speed run.
we're
It was
yeah,
a challenge.
yeah, she's better on it, bro. Like, I mean, it's not the shortest one, but
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
I will say, out of the one, I think it's fine that it's a shorter one, because literally, as of late, everyone's just been just increasing. We're already at
Oh,
the
really?
hour mark with the last one. We can reel it
Oh
back.
shit.
We can reel it back. So this is great. This is great. You're actually
Okay, cool, yeah.
improvement. We don't need
I'm
to
bringing
improve
balance
every guy.
back.
We don't need to improve, okay? Stop. I mean, I understand. We yap a long time, but we don't have to yap for a long time.
We don't have to.
Like, it's fine to talk for 20 minutes. It's fine to talk for 40 minutes. But like getting to an hour is like a different question, a whole different thing at that point.
It becomes a podcast.
Yeah, it's at that point it's just a whole different thing. It's like I'm all like
Yeah.
that becomes like one of my regular interviews, bro.
Right, yeah.
Such as like, I mean, I'm fine with that, but again, we should be doing that at a different one. After I read more of The Princess's Night, then we can
Mhm.
talk longer. Yep.
Cool. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm
Go ahead.
I'm working hard on finishing the next episode, so that one should come up next week. So
Okay.
soon. We'll get there.
I guess another question is how many chapters are you planning for this series?
I think it's gonna be around 8. I'm not sure
Okay.
if it's gonna be like 9 or
Mhm.
I don't think it's gonna be 7, but yeah,
Damn.
around 8.
All right, so when you said short, you really meant short. Okay.
Yeah. It's a short story because I just thought it's more manageable, and that story, it has a definitive ending for now.
Mhm.
I could like reopen the universe, if I want
Yeah.
to go back to it later.
I guess
Yeah.
for like right now, it has a ceiling. It has a ceiling
Yeah,
for
yeah,
what do you want to
exactly.
do story wise now. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of works like a prologue,
Mhm.
I can use that story as a prologue to future stuff. So
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like
who
you did
knows?
set up the whole like princess realm, and you
Yeah.
did set that up. So
yeah,
that's interesting.
it's a universe thing. Yeah, exactly.
All right. We'll get to talking about your series actually next time. Okay. We'll do that.
Cool,
We'll do that.
okay.
So thank you once again for showing up here, Hannah 2, because you Hannah the
Yeah.
second. Hannah the second. My
The
fault.
second.
My fault, ma'am. Honestly, I forgot there was
Thank
royalty
you.
here. I forgot. My fault.
Yes, sir. Yes.
But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video. So we're actually
Cool,
done now,
okay, yeah.
guys. Later. Bye.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, sir.
Bye.